Hey guys, welcome back to Bell Mountain Power Sports. I just wanted to do a short video, kind of a shout out to James Gaskets. I'm working on this 2013 Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle 117 build, and customer had some leaking rocker cover gaskets. Actually, both of them were leaking, and I found out why. So anyways, show you, these are the old gaskets. Now if you can look at the front one was leaking, and the reason why it was leaking is they reused an old gasket and they sprayed copper coat on it. Now copper coat's not a bad product, but you have to clean, and it only works well on reusing these metal gaskets. They're tin with a rubber coating, and if they're still in good shape, you can reuse them. But if they're warped or you don't clean them really clean, and I'm talking like surgically clean before you spray it on there, the copper coat will not adhere to it. By the way, they've changed the formula on the copper coat, and it's really watery now, the stuff that I used to get. And the only copper coat that I found that works, that's like the old design, is this VHT, copper gasket cement. It dries sticky like the old stuff. The new stuff was watery and thin. It was garbage. I bought some from Napa. It's crap. Don't buy it. Buy the VHT, okay? That's the only stuff that works. So if you're not going to buy new gaskets and you're going to copper coat it, do what I suggested. So here's the James ones, okay, right here. These are amazing. These are kind of designed like the Japanese ones, where they use a rubber seal, a rubber bead around the points that typically will leak. And on some dirt bikes, it's like on the side case gaskets, it's down in the bottom where the oil sits, and they'll go around the bolts like this. Now they've gone above and beyond, and they've like done double rows on some of these, and so it's just a rubber bead, and they will actually expand and contract with the heat of the motor, and maintain that seal once it's torqued. So I highly recommend these James gaskets for Harleys. Cometic gaskets, never been a fan of Cometic gaskets. So because I've had Cometic gaskets fail, especially their head gaskets. So if you have a motor that has like a multi-layer metal gasket like Honda has, don't replace it with a non-multi-layer fiber gasket. It will fail. And I think Cometic's getting a little bit better. I think they're doing more OEM style now. This was a past experience I had, but not a fan. You spend $10-15 more for OEM gaskets, it's totally worth it, because a leak is a pain in the butt, and it's not good, and it's a pain to fix. So spend a few dollars extra and not have that worry later. But love these gaskets. I'm hoping that they are going to perform well. Also, with torquing, of course, you have to get the threads really clean, and you have to also get the threads cleaned down inside on the female threads, so that you have two clean surface work for you. Take some brake cleaner, clean them after you wire brushed them, or if you use a wire wheel, or you can run the bolts down through a die and clean them off that way, or you can use a wire wheel. But get them as clean as you can. Clean them with some brake cleaner, let them dry. Put a drop of Loctite. Now the label's fallen off of this, but this is a Tight Bond brand, medium high temp. These motors run hot, so I use the medium high temp. Harley calls for Loctite, and so does James, Loctite 243, which is a medium Loctite, but I like to use their high temp. It's oil resistance and it's high temp. So, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper. This little bottle is a hell of a lot cheaper than the Loctite, but it works well. So yeah, that's my little video today on these James Gaskets and how to prepare the threads. Oh, another thing I didn't cover in the other video, but let me pull this off. So if you don't already have one of these in your shop, get like an 18 square inch piece of safety glass, about 1/4 inch thick. That's what I have here. And this is a plate, and I glue on a piece of 400 grit sandpaper. This one's starting to peel up. But what this does is squirt a little WD-40 on here, okay? And this aluminum plate here, sometimes they'll warp. And if there's any warpage in here or any nicks in there because somebody used a screwdriver like an idiot, you can get some of that out. And basically you're just taking this and you're surfacing this here. You can see what I'm doing. And, you know, I try to scrape off as much gas as I can first, right? And then use this to do that, you know, fine cleaning and make sure that you don't have any high or low spots. Kind of look at what's going on here, and it looks good. And, you know, just wipe it down. Clean it really good with some brake cleaner, contact cleaner, whatever you want. Take a look at it, make sure it's nice and clean. I've already done this once. And you know, if you see something like a little line like this, just take your fingernail and make sure, you know, that it's not, you know, too deep, or you don't have a sharp edge that you need to dress up. So, you know, you can take a flat sharpening stone, a real fine flat sharpening stone, and you can get some of those burrs off first. I don't use a file, like a steel file on aluminum. If you can help it, use a stone so you don't take off too much material. But anyways, yeah, and there's another nice thing about these rubberized gaskets with these beads, that rubber will compensate for any irregularities in the metal as well, and that's going to help you that way too. So anyways, just a thought, just some things that are going on in my head here that I thought was relevant. It's relevant to any motor, not just, you know, Harley Davidson. So I hope you guys learned something. If you did, you know, hit the like button. You know the deal with all the YouTube stuff. If you want to subscribe. I don't have a lot of videos out there because I'm just so swamped, and I hate doing the editing. And that's why probably my videos are so shitty, because I just don't have time to sit there and make a career out of, you know, making videos. But, you know, I've been doing this for 50 plus years, and I learn from other people. So, you know, I want to share that knowledge with you guys, and hope you learned something. If you got any questions, you can leave questions. I'm not sure how quickly I'll get back to you, but if you want to see videos on other stuff, other things that you're working on that you want to know, I've got some other videos on how to fix clutches that creep on dirt bikes, you know, and carburetor rebuilds and stuff like that, but that I can post. But anyways, have a good day. Take care of each other, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.